YouTube channel. Welcome, and today I'll be speaking about how I actually figured out that I'm a psychic medium and I have all these superpowers and stuff. Everyone actually always asks me, so how did you discover that you can actually do that? And it's pretty simple. It was a normal Saturday at my grandmother's house. We're chilling. Normally when we chill, we play gospel music and all of that. So we're listening to gospel music, and then literally a specific song played. It's a Sutu hymn. I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly, but it's a hymn. It's very popular in church, like African churches. So the hymn played, and then I passed out. Okay, according to people, the people that were there was my grandmother, my aunt, my sister, my mom, and all my cousins basically. So it was in 2019. Yeah. So I literally just passed out, and then for me it was like an out of body experience. I literally don't know how to explain it, but it was like a dream vision something, you understand me? And then I was walking with my late uncle who passed away in 2015. So he was like having a chat with me, but it wasn't weird or like, oh my god, what's happening. It was literally just me and him taking a walk in the yard that's in Northwest. So we're walking, and he's just telling me, like, I can't really remember the conversation I had with him, but he was walking with me and he was like guiding me. He was giving me some kind of guidelines to life or something. But then when I snapped out of it, everyone was like, oh my gosh, bro, you just fell on the floor, whatever. And then it was like my life changed from that moment. So word of advice, don't pass out at your grandma's house. I'm kidding. So yeah, it was in 2019. I was doing matric. So it just became that thing where I would dream more about people who are late. I'd see more, like I'd see shadows, and I'd see people coming. Like I'd just see people who are late, and I'd like, I try to avoid public spaces a lot. But then you can't avoid public spaces because remember, I'm in matric, and matric is literally, you're going to school on Saturdays, you're going to school literally all the time. There's after classes, there's all of these things that you have to do. You understand? So I was constantly around people, and I'd see things about people, like their life and what their struggle is and all of that. And I'd be like, do I tell this person? Don't I tell this person? But yeah, it was like from that moment, like literally on the 15th of March, I always remember the date. On the 15th of March in 2019, I passed out at my grandmother's house, and my life changed. So that's the first bit of it. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the struggle of being in school with a gift. So as I was saying, in matric, you're always at school, you're always around people. There's sub classes because I went to a public school, so there's sub classes. Sub classes is literally kids from the schools in the area, and then there's after school classes where you're around people, and then there's yo it's just a lot. Like I was constantly around people, and I wouldn't be comfortable, like, because I'd always see things about people. But I had my girl, my my best friend, my home girl. Actually it's two. I have two best friends. Like I don't even know, like I don't like the term best friend because it's like I'm boxing them like they are my best friends. No, they're not my, they are, but like they are my sisters, they my team, they my, yeah, if there's a hurricane, like those are my people. So the first person that I told that, bruh, I can see things from school was my friend um Precious Oratile Popsicle, my nigga, my partner. So she was like the first person that I had a conversation about, and I was like, dude, this is happening. So the cool part about it is that she's just chilled. Like she understands African spirituality and all of those things. So she didn't shy away from it. She was just like, oh my god, that's cool. But like, it was just a chill conversation because she understands like healers and all of that. So she was like, okay, so you just like, she was cool with it. And then what happened? Yeah, that's a matric. And then later on, not I don't think it wasn't my intention to like hide it from my friend, but I first wanted to be comfortable with being a healer and being this person now, because it is a switch. Because now I can see people's things. You understand? I can see people's problems. So for me, it was literally just I wanted to understand it first before I told another friend. And also when Precious figured it, when I had to tell Precious, it was in because I had a message for her. You get me? So she had to know because I had a message for her. So with Taryn, my Terry Pie, I told her I can't remember the month, but then I also had a message for her. And I remember we were sitting in Afrikaans class. So in Afrikaans class, I used to sit in front of her, and then um she literally I should just turn around because she had lost her grandmother in that. I think it's the same year in 2019. She lost her grandmother, and she would always be so sad and down. And one day I just turned around and I was like, I dude, your grandmother says stop being sad. You understand? So she was like, huh? She was very confused. But it was a very nice conversation, and I'd always be grateful for what she said after the reading. She was like, dude, you powerful. Like, and she still says it all the time. Oh my god, I'm getting teary eyes. But like, she's that one person that affirmed me that it's okay. Like, you're not weird. You actually, your gift can help people. And it was just amazing to get that kind of support from a friend, especially when you're in a space where, oh, I'm crying. Oh fuck. So yeah, it's really nice to have a friend who supports you. And I had like, those are my girls. They knew we were on the download together. Top secret missions. I'm joking. But it was really nice to have people that support you and people who have your back, like, period. And also my family, dream team of note. Even when I didn't understand, because I became very aggressive. You understand me? So in me, like, okay, you're talking about these things is the ghetto. So when you're changing, understand, because you're changing, and now you're realizing that, okay, this is happening to me. It's very cool to have supportive people. So my parents are very supportive, my siblings are very supportive. My brother is weirded out about it. My older brother is weirded out about it, but he's still very supportive. Like, okay, this is happening, this is the change that must happen. Everyone is supportive. The kids at home are supportive. My little brothers, Kai is supportive. You know, when it's time to pray, Kai is with me. He's like, Auntie, let's fetch the candles. Musa is the baddest. When it's time to listen to gospel, he's in it. You understand me? Because I had to really go through a transformation. I had to go through a change. Like, I had to literally step out. I feel like it's uncomfortable growth, where you have to step out of yourself and look at yourself and be like, oh, you have to reflect a lot. And a lot of people became distant. Like, that's another thing. When it comes to spiritual gift, you become very distant from people. It's like you're living in your own world. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like you're living in your own world, and people, like, you're watching people live. So like, all the friends that I had in grade 11, it's like weird vibes now. Like, it doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense when you're going through an awakening. That's what I like to call it. I don't say the gift of mediumship has always been within me, but the awakening was the most uncomfortable part of it. Do you understand me? So the awakening, child, the awakening is, it's difficult, it's uncomfortable. You're watching people change. You understand? Or am I, like, I'm still trying to figure out. I feel like change is inevitable, but I still want to figure out if if people changed or did I change? Do you understand me? Because I feel like I just grew up. Like, I didn't change. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's the part that I want to understand is, did I change? Like, did I have a 360 flip of my personality just changed? Wow, you understand? Or people changed, or what happened in that space? It's something that I can't comprehend. It's something that I can't say, this happened, and you understand. But it was very uncomfortable. But that's what I'm saying. It's very important for when you're going through an awakening that you have people that are on your team. And I'm grateful that I had people that were on my team and that were for me, that were like, dude, this thing, it's amazing. Like, I wish I had powers. You understand me? So it's been a journey. And yeah, so in the matric year, I had new friends or something like that. I don't even know what to call those people, but yeah, they just made it worse. Like, people make life worse. Yeah, I hated every second of my matric year. But the thing is, people come and go, and that's what we need to start understanding and comprehending. And it needs to be like engraved in us that people come and go in life. It's not that there's no one who stays forever in your life unless they like your mom and dad. I'm kidding. But people come and go, and that's what we need to start understanding. And yeah, my matric year was just hated it, every second of it. So yeah, that was the first part of the awakening. It was very uncomfortable. I can't say, oh my gosh, no, it was, no, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, period. And then when I started getting the hang of things, it became fun. So this is like beginning of 2020. And okay, let me not say beginning of 2020, let me say 2020 as a whole. So what I did was that I upgraded my maths marks in 2020. So I decided that I'm gonna go and improve my maths marks so I can get into university in 2021. So yeah, it became fun. Like, I met new people because now I was in Braamfontein most of it, like, because the school I was going to was in Braamfontein. So now I'm in Braam, I'm meeting new people, it's fun vibes. And now I have the hang of my gift. Like, I understand that, I can do this, I can switch it on and off, you understand, like, I can have a normal life, you understand. So that's when I got the hang of things, and it was just fun. And then in September, the 1st of September, I took a leap of faith, and I made posters with my name on it, and I wrote the nyiko.prettybaloyi, the medium, and I just posted it on Instagram. And I don't know. I just posted it, and I was like, I'm gonna start charging people for readings, you understand. I want this to be, I'm like, if it was literally an epiphany or something, because I was like, since I can't, this thing is with me for the rest of my life, this gift is with me for the rest of my life, let me see how I can live life with it, understand. So literally what my sister said was, post the poster, and if God doesn't want that for you, it will fail dismally. But if God wants that for you, it's gonna work out. Like, everything works out, so do it. Without a doubt, posted it. And I remember it was a Sunday. We came back home from my grandmother's house, and someone texted my number, the number that's on the poster, and they were like, I want a reading. And I was like, I'm available now. And I remember it was Kabelo, and she was like, she wants a reading. And I was like, huh? What are you saying? And as I was responding to the text, I was laying on my sister's bed. As I'm responding to the text, I like, I stand up, like I lift my body up from the bed, and I'm like, somebody wants a reading. The excitement on my sister's face was priceless, and I go to my mom and I'm like, someone wants a reading, and she's like, what? And it was crazy. My first reading, I cried so much after that, because I was like, I was like, I'm attached to each person that I read. I feel like I read them for a reason. So after the reading, I just cried and I was like, yo, like, things are working out, bruh. Like, I'm called to do this. Like, that's the moment where I actually realized that, damn, I'm made for this. Like, this is my life. And it was literally amazing to connect to someone that I've never met, I've never seen in my life, but they want to, like, it's the, it's the, I don't know, but I'm just cool, you get me. I'm absolutely cool because someone actually saw my poster and they were like, I want to see this girl, and I was like, loved that for myself. And from there on, it became a norm. Now that I'm getting readings, I'm seeing people, and I've met absolutely amazing people in this space, and it is my purpose. Like, I always say that I'm living my purpose. Like, when I die, I'm not reincarnating, I'm not coming back, and I'm gonna die when I'm like really old. Because I'm living my purpose and I'm fulfilling my purpose, and it's just amazing. I wake up living my dream life every day, every day, every day. When I wake up, now I'm kipila life yaka. Like, I'm living my purpose. So there's no one who can take that away from me. And it's been fun, man. It's been a journey. So literally, it's been 2 years since I've discovered that I'm a medium. Like, that my calling is actually mediumship. You understand? And it's been a year since I've had my nyiko.prettybaloyi the medium as a brand, I feel I want it to be an empire. I'm building a name for my kids, because I'm literally the first medium in my family. So it's like super cool. It's like when your kids pasha, if they become mediums, they're gonna be pashaing to me because I'm the brand. You understand? So it's super amazing that I got, like, God chose me to have those superpowers. And yeah, it's amazing, man. The support that I have, the love that people show me, people I've never met in my life, people from all over South Africa, people from all over the world who come and see me. And it's been a pleasure that in just a space of a year, where I've opened myself up publicly, like, because it was literally growth when I decided that, okay, I'm making these posters and I want people to publicly see the nyiko.prettybaloyi. And it's just a year, and I'm in awe of how powerful I am. I'm in awe of how I help people heal. I'm in awe of how much I've grown, because one thing about a gift, it'll make you grow. Like, it's like pa 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 pa, everything. Hey, there's no time for, hey, let us do this, hey, our Father, hey, it's now or never. You understand me? Either you're doing something now or you're not. So it's been amazing for me. It's been really cool. Like, I love it for me. It makes my skin glow. You get me? Do you see the beauty? Do you see the sun is just hitting here because it sees the beauty. But yeah, it's been awesome, and I've reached an international level where I'm reading people from all over the world now in a space of a year. So imagine what 5 years can do, imagine what 10 years will do. So it's just been fun. And to everybody who said my gift is fake and they're pulling up them funky Bible verses, where you at, bro? Where you at, bro? Because I'm in my bag. You were in my business. And it had nothing to do with you. So you stay over there, okay? So it's been fun. Like, it's been a journey. And I thought this was gonna be boring because I'm like, that story is not fun, but it's actually fun. I thoroughly enjoyed recording this video for you guys, and I will see you in my next video. The reason why I don't take out content when it's supposed to come out is because school guys, school is not nice, and I don't know why I signed up for that, because clearly it's not made for me. I'm supposed to be a rich medium, period. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yes, thank you so much for coming to listen to me blab about how I became a media. It's a boring story, but yeah, it's my journey, and life is a journey. Okay, I'm making a noise now. Bye guys.